from where you live.
Well, we had a few scattered storms pop this morning and early this afternoon. Then one big cluster formed here in Illinois, moved off to the east, and that's what's brought some isolated severe weather to parts of central Illinois, northern Indiana, and even a report of some trees down northeast of Rochester here as you get into Kosciuszko County. We're going a little tighter here. Still quite a bit of moderate rain from Crawfordsville and Lafayette up to Rochester, Winnemac, and Rensselaer. But the heaviest storms are now moving into our eastern counties here, namely Tipton and Howard counties. And as these storms went through Carroll and northwest Howard counties, they dumped about 2 inches of rain in 1 hour, and we had nickel-sized hail off to the southeast of Delphi. We'll take you in tighter. You can see these storms continuing to pull away out of our viewing area. They're in southern Miami County now and eastern Howard County. Otherwise, we're in good shape. The heavy storms, the gusty storms with any downburst or hail threat have moved off to the east, and now we're just kind of putting up with some of this moderate rain. But the good news is the back edge of the lightning moving off to the east. So if you can put up with a little rain this evening, it should be okay. The dangerous lightning will pull away. But rainfall's been very potent, and again, we've got that flash flood warning in effect here for Carroll and northwest Howard counties. Burlington's picked up over 2 1/3 inches of rainfall, 1/4 inch of rain. That's it, though, in Monticello. 1400s here at the TV station, but nearly an inch here up towards Remington and Morocco, up here at Rochester, Fowler, but only 1/3 inch here at Penn. So the amounts varied anywhere from about 1/3 inch to over 2 inches of rain around our viewing area. And temperatures have cooled off into the 60s now, and we'll pretty much stay there overnight and see some areas of fog form after midnight. Now, the big weather story over the next 2 weeks is a very active weather pattern. We've been talking about this for a while. The first couple weeks of June, very stormy with heavy rainfall. That still looks to be the case with numerous rounds of storms, and it looks like several outbreaks of severe weather in the Midwest, including the WLFI viewing area. But let's just focus on the next 48 hours for now. There's this evening. Again, storms pulling away. The rain will begin to taper down later this evening. There still could be an isolated shower, perhaps a little thunder shower, until about 2 a.m. as the actual cold front does move through. Otherwise, areas of fog developing by early tomorrow morning. Mostly sunny skies for tomorrow. Pretty nice day, a little warm, highs in the mid-80s, but it will be a little less humid. But then things start to change tomorrow night. The cold front that comes through this evening will begin to come back north as a warm front, and a big cluster of severe storms is going to explode in Iowa and begin to move off to the southeast. So on Wednesday morning, we may very well have a cluster of storms pass through our area. Then Wednesday afternoon, once this goes through, we may see some redevelopment here in central Illinois, and that may bring us the potential severe weather as we get into Wednesday evening. So bottom line is, there's the 1st through the 15th. Numerous clusters of storms passing through, severe weather in this red zone somewhere every day for the next couple of weeks. And again, some flash flooding possible and at least a couple of big outbreaks of severe weather. So just get ready for a very active weather pattern. Rain ending. Areas of fog tonight will drop into the 60s. We'll be in the mid-80s tomorrow, mid-80s throughout the rest of the week. Overnight lows the upper 60s. It'll be muggy with rounds of storms in the forecast. And again, severe weather, good possibility with the first occurrence of severe weather possibly as early as Wednesday afternoon and Wednesday evening, Aaron.
You know, after the rain let up, I walked outside the station to see if it was going to be any cooler, but it's still just as humid as what it was yesterday.
It'll still feel at least uncomfortable this evening, but tomorrow will feel a little bit better, thankfully.
Okay, thanks, Chad. Coming up in Health Watch, learn about a possible new breast cancer vaccine.